There comes a time in every person's life when you have to decide what team are you playing for. Everybody needs a hero. Me, I'm just your average Joe, you should say. But one thing that I have that other people don't is compassion, and I've been caring for people for quite a long time. And now I'll do it for you. Wait, wrong uniform. All right, now that's better. All right, YouTube, I'm back. How my Tigers doing out there? You're wonderful, smart, brilliant, down for whatever to get the cheddar. People out there. All right, so I'm back to you with a video this week about the 5 things you should know when you realize you want to start a business. Okay, it's not what you think it is. This these are things to live by for sure. Because remember in the earlier video, I told you that I made a lot of mistakes when I was getting started out, trying to figure out what it is I wanted to do. And I figure I'll share some of those with you here. So I'm going to give you 5 tips when you realize that you want to start a business, all right? The first one being, pick something that you're exceptional at. I mean, I'm talking about not just being good, but exceptional, meaning that you're better than average, okay? I mean, it could be maybe you're a good communicator and you want to find some way to reach people and talk to people face to face, meaning you might want to do retail sales or something of this nature. Or maybe you're good with technology. You better serve being behind a computer and you can reach people more effectively with physical words. So you have to realize what it is that you're exceptional at so you can use that strength to get you where you want to be. Okay? That's step 1 when you realize that you want to start your own business. Step 2, do some research. Find out if your area is oversaturated with people trying to do the same thing as you. I mean, that's the first step. Because if that is the case, you need to figure out what you can do to set you apart from the others. I mean, can you offer something that everybody else can't? That's only for you to decide. Okay. Just remember, in that step, in every business, there's always something that's missing. I mean, I don't know how many times I call over to, let's say, Verizon, right, the cell phone company. For the most part, they got outstanding service and plans and all these good things. But when you call for customer service, that's terrible. It's terrible customer service. And that's one thing that's missing from the company. So you need to find out what it is that you can offer that other companies may be missing. It could be customer service. It could be the ability to get products to a person in a speedy amount of time. It could be the resources. It could be a lot of things that can help you get an advantage or an edge on the competition when it comes to doing what it is that you want to do. And that's tip number 2. So tip number 3, all right, is it doable for you to offer what that other company is missing? Can you offer free shipping? Can you get your product in the hands of the customer faster than someone else? Can you deliver at a cheaper rate with better quality? Can you offer what it is that your competition is missing? So these are things that you have to ask yourself when you're in a process of developing that company. Because those things, once you brainstorm and figure out those things will help you out a whole lot when it comes to being successful. Okay. Number 4, what is the basic cost to start what it is that you want to do? How much? I mean, on the miniature level, what is it that you want to do? You are a lawn technician. My basic needs is a lawnmower, weed eater, and a set of hedge clippers, and a trailer. That's my basic needs for me to be able to do the profession that I want to do, right? So you have to figure out what it is that you want to do, and then think of the basic necessities needed for you to get started with that business And can you afford those things? Do you have those things? All right. So that's tip number 4. Tip number 5, and this is a big one. Tip number 5. This is mind blowing. We all do it. We are guilty. But tip number 5, this is what you definitely should brace yourself for. So tip number 5, once you have gone through all the steps and you are ready to start climbing, do not expect friends and family to have the vision that you have for your success. Let me say that again. Once you start climbing, do not expect friends and family to have the same vision as you about what you want to do, because that's going to drive you crazy. If you can't grow thicker skin than that, then that's going to drive you crazy. Do not expect support. All right. So some friends, we try to lump them all into a category because we really don't have a word for these people that I'm gonna talk about next, right? So there's people out there that they do not hate you being successful. They do not hate what it is that you're trying to do. They just don't know how to celebrate your tenacity. They do not know how to celebrate your will to win. They don't know how. I mean, it's almost like people that become famous, right? Like, say we got a famous football player, or so let's take Michael Jordan, right? Everybody knows Michael Jordan, famous basketball player. Now, once you become that level of successful, all of a sudden people take you out of this normal human stratosphere and you out here somewhere. Meaning that if you were a cousin to Michael Jordan, nobody would ever believe it. If you said, man, Michael Jordan, my uncle, they'll be like, get out of here. Because they can't believe that this person actually has family members, right? I mean, it's crazy, but it's true. They just can't believe that that this person is associated with average people. You know, so when I say that people don't know how to celebrate your tenacity, your will to try, it's that they don't hate that you're trying to do something, but every step that you take forward makes them feel like they're taking 2 steps back. I mean, I hope that makes some type of sense, right? I hope it makes some type of sense that every blade of grass that you drag out to reach to, that person that's standing still is feeling like, man, I wasted my life. I wasted my time. I'm not doing anything. So it's not that they hate you. It's now they're almost forced to look at themselves. And they don't want to look at themselves. So it's very hard for a person to sit next to you and be a friend or whatever, because everybody is friends when you're on the same playing field. But if you decide to make a change, guess what? Them friends don't become enemies, but they don't know how to celebrate you. So therefore, while they standing still, your success, they're not going to try to be a part of that whatsoever, because it makes them feel unsuccessful. Okay? So I need you to understand that that is a big one for step 5. I'm not joking. You will see. You go out there, try to start your business, try to do your things, and you're going to say, well, I got 100,000 friends. Okay? See how many of those friends actually, I don't need to say no more. All right. And since you hung around this long, I'm going to give you a bonus, okay? I'm going to give you a bonus tip. And it's probably sound cliche, but it's so true. I mean, it's so true. I can't speak to it enough. Step 6 or tip 6 is surround your people with not just positive people, but surround yourself with real positive people. And when I say real positive people, it's one thing to be positive and you like, everything is great. The world is spinning perfectly. Let's go out and have fun. Let's have some drinks. And that's all you want to talk about. And to most people, that's positive energy. But when you're trying to create your own business, sometimes you need a real positive person. Meaning a person that's telling you constructive criticism. And a way you can differentiate between a person that's trying to put you down and a person that's trying to give you constructive criticism is if a person makes a complaint about something that you're doing, but they can offer you an alternative, or they can offer you something something that's valuable to help you to get over that hump. Now that's a real positive energy person. A real positive energy person. But if that person just complaining about what you're doing and man, I would have did this, I would have never did that, I can't believe that, that's a person you need to get away from, because they're gonna frustrate you more. They're gonna make you want to quit. You know, they're gonna make it feel like what it is you doing is just, you know, a waste of your time, a waste of your energy. There's so many other things you could be doing, and all those type of things that's gonna creep into your head anyway. You need that out. You need that out. You need a person that's gonna tell you, hey, look, you don't want to keep doing that, but maybe you should look into this to add on to that, and maybe that'll work. And then you sit back and you brainstorm and you say, man, you actually right. You're actually right. Because even though we're starting a business, we got so many things to focus on that it's not uncommon for you to overlook some things. You know, when you're trying to clean too fast and you're trying to straighten up the whole house and everything, it's not uncommon to leave a potato chip wrapper over here on the couch, you know, because you're trying to clean up everything at the same time. And that's kind of what it is when you're trying to put a business together and stuff like that. Sometimes you can overlook some small details, but that real positive person is going to let you know, hey, you forgot that potato chip bag, you know. Maybe you should start with the couch when you're trying to get on the way to cleaning the house or whatever. And you got to be willing to accept it, because we need those people. All right. So that's your tip right there. All right. So I know you're looking at my purple shirt and you've been looking at it the whole time. This is another one of my t-shirts from the spring collection, AndersonAthletics.com. I'm going to put that in the description below. Make sure you support the channel if you appreciate the content. And I'm going to keep giving it to you, because I feel like that's what we should do. I mean, why hold information? I mean, we're not guaranteed to be here past tomorrow. So somebody may be in a position where they stuck between what decision do I make? How do I move? And maybe they could hear something in what I'm saying or what you saying, since you're going to like, subscribe, and share, and hit the notification button down below so that you're notified every time I upload a video, so we can get through this content. Since you're doing all that, we're going to get a lot more members to this community, and they can share even more experiences, because I want to get to the point where we're starting to do like a Q&A and bring visitors by and talk about their experiences and all these type of things. And remember, tune in every Tuesday and Thursday at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to make sure I have some good information for you. So this is just a bonus video that I threw out on this Wednesday, but tomorrow I have another video for you which will actually lay out the steps to creating an LLC or S corporation, or even just staying a sole proprietor. I mean, it's up to you. There's some benefits to each one. So tomorrow, that's what we'll touch on. How do you get started? How do you get started to building those things? All right. So thank you for sticking with me and listening to me go on, and hopefully this information help you or help somebody else. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, turn on the notification so that we can grow this community. And also, go to AndersonAthletics.com. Pick you up a nice t-shirt or yoga outfit, 3-piece, or we even got plus size for our women with curves. We have all of that. Just go support the channel, and I'll be happy to keep bringing you this content, okay? But remember, I don't want you to live by anybody's standard. I want you to be the standard. Make sure you get over to AndersonAthletics.com and get you some Anderson athleisure wear today. Oh, and drop the code Women's History Month and you get free shipping all month long because that's what we celebrate, women's history. Let's go.